Hi, I'm sorry. Suzanne didn't tell me your name. Just that you were our new hot blonde bombshell cast member coming into this scene.
What? No, it's me, Karen. Karen Morris-Gowdy. I'm sorry, I don't have any more names.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of you before.
I don't understand. You've seen me on set every day. I know you've only been here 3 months, but surely you pay attention to the stories, and know that I returned to reprise the role of Faith during the last 2 weeks of Felicia Minaber's running of the show.
Faith? I don't think we have a character on by that name.
Faith Coleridge. Who is planning on becoming Faith Coleridge Ryan in the near future.
We have Ryans, yes, hence the show's title, Ryan's Hope. But what's a Coleridge?
The Coleridges are one of the core families of the show, and have been since the beginning. You wrote for us more than a few years ago. Don't you remember anything?
Now, Carrie, you must know.
It's Karen.
Karen, you must know this secret of mine which I will only let 2 people have the privilege of hearing, you and Megan McTavish. I was on an ecstasy binge during my staff writing period on Ryan's Hope. I was going through a hard drug addiction, which helped me in writing at times, and hindered me at others.
So that explains the explosion at Ryan's bar. The rumors were true. It wasn't just a planned story, they had to write it, because you went apeshit, and vandalized the set one day. I am so glad I was off the show by that time.
I managed to hide it from mostly everyone at the network, but in the end I drove everyone crazy, and thanks to my hush-hush payment to Mr. Joseph Hardy, ABC didn't find out why he fired me. My drug problems were the reason.
So this is why you've forgotten about the key show dynamics.
Unfortunately so. You have to just bear with me. I have big plans for RH, which I'm sure will reinvent our veteran characters, and make them boldly go where no soap scribe has taken them before.
Well, I hope you'll be all up to speed on the character histories by the time my next great breakthrough comes up.
Only if I feel like it. I don't want technicalities such as family histories to get in the way of my big plans for the show, or my weekly golf game.
James, it's important. Just take a look at what's been happening lately. Pat's been in an emotional dilemma since the day of Jack and Lee's wedding. Ever since Faith told him that he is Grace's father, he has been torn between Conchetta and me, Faith. Megan and company are planning on having Pat enter a phase of self-destruction that Faith will save him from. The two will be back together, causing him to kick Conchetta to the curb.
Is this what Megan and the gang has agreed to? My God, I'm really beginning to doubt my ever hiring her. I ran an alternate script by her with my ideas, and they are proving to be better.
What's happening then? Faith and Pat won't be getting back together.
On the contrary, Faith and Pat will be getting together, but Pat will stay with Conchetta simultaneously.
That's crazy. Pat would never two-time anyone, and so wouldn't Faith. Neither us or Conchetta would allow polygamy.
We will make Faith, Pat and Conchetta agree to polygamy. This is what I mean about reinventing our veterans and fan favorites. You will save Pat from his emotional downfall, and after he falls for you all over again, he and Conchetta agree to join an underground cult, and they convert to polygamous ways. When they return to the outside world, Pat proposes marriage, and asks you to join him and Conchetta in the cult.
I'm totally speechless. This is innovative, granted. Yet, it is infuriating. In the 11 years since I began playing Faith, she has become a huge part of me, and I find that my judgment and hers are much alike. Both of me would not support such a religion or lifestyle. Humans only have the capacity of handling one soulmate. We can't go against a million years of civilization and try to make something impossible, well, believable.
You do know that polygamous cults do exist.
Yes, but they are a subculture that slanders true morals. Marrying more than one person at a time makes each spouse seem disposable, or as just an object. You don't even have to be a devout Catholic, like a member of the Ryan family, to believe this.
Carol, this is real life. Severe crimes of morality are committed every day.
If you call me anything but Karen again, I will bitch slap you.
Now, calm down. We don't want any of this to go to the press, or my career will be over as soon as it started.
Before you can worry about yourself, You have to think about others. I don't like these ideas. Do you really think Megan will approve of this?
Right now, it's going to be a hard sell to Megan, but I will have my way with her.
Megan is a good egg. I don't expect her to agree with this.
We'll see. Even more exciting is what's in store as a result of it. Today, it looks like you are in this tennis lesson scene with our new hire Dan Cortez, who plays hunky instructor Jeff Decker. He's going to make plays to you both athletically and romantically. Also, because I thought you were new to the show, I was planning on having you and him become a new Riverside super couple, but since you've got that Pat Ryan fling going on, I will have to make adjustments.
Here's a thought. Either Faith goes back to Pat, or she falls for the tennis instructor.
We can have both. There's a blank in the script next to your lines, another reason why I did not know who you were at first. Your character was only described to me, but unless you're Delia, Roger, Orion, a Bullock or Luke Spencer, I have a hard time retaining names.
Luke Spencer. He was never on this show, idiot.
Oops, I just came off writing for General Hospital. To a degree, these ABC shows are all the same.
Luke wasn't even on General Hospital when you were writing for it. Something tells me you're not off the coke.